dance classes with Herman and
Delana.
We are excited to be teaching you the Argentine Tango. It's a beautiful, majestic dance. The way we're going to teach you the Argentine Tango is through our created developmental stages of learning to dance. This has got 7 different stages. It starts off with steps or the sequence, then working to basic timing, partnering, understanding your body in a general form, detailed coordination, then the synergy of all those elements, and the final element is the art. What we're going to look at is a series of steps for the Argentine Tango, and this style is called the Salon or the Classic. There are many styles of Argentine Tango such as Milonga, Nuevo, Tango Vals, Neo, and Nuevo. We're looking at one aspect for you today. We're going to start by looking at how you take up hold or the embrace of tango. What you'll note is when you take up hold in the tango, the gentleman rotates his left hand slightly inward. The lady has her right hand slightly outward. This is to show the affection of the dance and to mimic and embrace the hug. We like to think of this taking up the hold as 3 light globe method. You have 1 light globe with the man's left hand and the lady's right hand, and to make that light globe turn on, you have to have equal and opposite pressure. Then you have communication. If you do not, then you have spaghetti arms and that communication or electricity does not connect through. The other light globe is on the lady's back, and in tango this will slide, but you do have a definite connection. The 3rd light globe is the lady's hands on your back. Now with the lady's arm, like a rib breathing when you expanding when you breathe, the lady's arm will go from all the way close to down to the groove of the deltoid, depending on your movement or what you have in length of limb that connects you and your partner best. So that is the embrace and how you take up hold. Very important to understand that setup as opposed to a ballroom or a salsa setup. What we're going to look at now is the weight transfer once you have that hold established. And it looks like this. Note that we have our feet slightly further apart and our bodies slightly closer towards each other. So already we have got an intention towards each other. We are bringing connection into our movement. Now, you might start not so close, you might start more upright, and that's perfectly fine. Wherever you start, focus on good posture, keep the light globes on. Now, our weight transfer is in the gentleman, my right leg, and the lady's, her left leg. We're transferring weight from side to side, keeping the tone in our frame, so we can make sure we have a network of communication. We are transferring from the lady's left to her right, setting up the framework so that we can dance the tango. Beautiful. Next, once you've established your frame and your weight transfer, we need to have a look at the walk in the tango. The walk in the tango is very iconic and really important, and a skill that you'll constantly look at developing. Now, when you take a forward step in the tango, as the man or the woman, it's the same strategy. You have a slight inclination of the body. We're going to do right leg forward. What happens from here is you bend the moving leg, so it's our right leg, and the leg will go after you take your step. So it's not that you are extending your leg prior to moving. We have our body intention going forward and we strike. Very good. With these forward walks, you could think of it as a heel lead more, and that is more of a common way of moving for the Argentine Tango, as opposed to some other styles. If we face the same way, we're going to take a backward step. We still have our intention, the lifted body upright towards our partner. However, we extend our leg backwards first, and notice that the body's intention is still forward. We push off our standing leg, taking our backward walk. We'll do that again. So you're set up, you've got long, beautiful length of your posture, you're extending your leg back to create space, and depending on how much force comes towards you, is how big of a back step you take. We'll do that in a couple different angles. We'll try it on the other angle. So the forward step, we'll go with our left leg this time. We've got our body weight towards our partner, bending the left leg and extending. And again, upright body, tone, intention towards your partner, and very good. Now we'll go back on our left leg. We've got our length of body, we extend the left leg back, and we take our step. Still got that bit of Michael Jackson in us with the lean forward. We'll do one more backward walk. Length of body, intention forward, bending the leg, extending, and going through. Excellent. Now that we've discovered how to set up your basic in the tango, how do you take up hold, weight transfer, what's the method you're going to use for walking, we need some steps up our sleeve. And we're going to look at the 6-step basic. We're going to do it from the man's perspective first and then the ladies. We're going to look at it from a few different angles. So once we set up, we've got our frame, we've got the left hand turned inward, the right hand around the lady's back. In Argentine Tango, we actually start with the gentleman's right leg, and it'll be going backwards. Right leg back, left leg to the side on number 2, that's the introduction. We rotate our body towards our partner, which is slightly to our right. We take the right foot outside of our partner, then we have the last 3 steps, which is the salida. Salida means to exit, and that is your last 3 steps of the 6-step basic. So let's do that again, that same angle. We take a hold, we go back on our right leg, number 1. Side to the left, number 2. Rotate our body for number 3, and then we have salida. We'll do the same thing so you can do it with us at home or wherever you're learning, facing the back. And 1, 2, rotating our body, 3, and then we have salida. And again, 1, 2, 3, salida. We'll do that with the side profile, and then you can have a look at it a few different times. So we go back on our right leg, 1, 2, rotate, 3, salida. We've looked at it through the gentleman's perspective. Now,
it's time for the ladies to learn their step. So we are going to begin with our left leg moving forward. So once again, we're going to have our weight slightly over our toes so that when we take a step with our left leg, we can project our body weight onto that left leg. So we've actually got our right hand up and it's slightly turned away from us. And we're going to practice in frame with our left hand as well. So just pretend it's on our partner's shoulder. So we're going to project our weight slightly forward over our toes. We're going to transfer our weight over to our right leg so we can move on our left leg. We take a step forward on our left leg. 1. We're going to step to the side. 2. Now we're going to rotate our body also towards our right shoulder. As we take a step back on 3. We square up on 4. Take a step to the side, 5. And together on the 6. We're going to try that once again. Body weight slightly over our toes, transferring weight over to the right foot, projecting with our left foot forward, and 1 to the side, 2, rotate to the right, take a step back on 3, square up, 4, and 5, together on the 6. Very good. We're going to try that one more time, facing the front. I'm not going to cue you this time, we're just going to go through counts. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. Very good. We're going to face away from you so you can practice this with us at home. Okay, frame up. Taking a step forward on our left leg. Here we go. And 1, 2, rotate. 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. 1, 2, rotate. 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. Now we're going to face the side just for one more angle, just so we can really understand our footwork. So taking a step forward on our left leg. 1 to the side, 2, rotate, 3, square up, 4, side, 5, and 6. Very good, guys. We're doing extremely well so far.
So we've already got the step up our sleeve. Now we have to look at how it fits together as a partnership. We'll demonstrate this side on. Now I want you to note the hand setup, the connection, leaning slightly, or not leaning, but the intention up and out and slightly forward. We have step 1, step 2. As we rotate, we need to be aware that we step outside of our partner on step 3. Then we go in line with our partner for step 4, 5, 6. So number 3 is outside of our partner, and number 4 is back in line with our partner. Again, we go 1 out of 6, 2 out of 6, 3 out of 6, 4, 5, 6. And 4, 5, 6 is the salida. We'll do it at a few different angles. And 1, 2, rotating the body, 3, 4, 5, 6, side on, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and facing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we've shown you this step, we've shown you how it fits together. We need to discuss timing a little bit here. Now the timing for the Argentine tango is a little bit more free, in the sense that you might use different elements to pick up on. The bandoneon is the piano accordion effect. It's a German woodbox specifically, and it's an iconic instrument in the tango. You might be feeling that there's an in and out of that. You might focus on the piano, the violin, a lyrical aspect. And in tango, you'll start on the first beat of music, but then the journey is up to you. Initially, that's too much freedom, and that's a bit confusing to what to do. So what we have here is that anytime you take a step, it's a slow count, which is 2 beats. Whenever you close your feet, or later on as we learn more steps or cross our feet, that's going to be a quick action. So for the 6-step basic, we're going to do all slow except for the very end for the salida, where we're going to close it with a quick. Let's have a look at what that means. Rhythmically, it is slow, 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 quick. Now number-wise, I'm going to count that in numbers as well. It's 1 hold 2, 3 hold 4, 5 hold 6, 7 hold 8, 1, 2. That means that you've got a few counts, 6 counts up your sleeve before the next move happens. Long term, you can chop and change that. Now let's show you how it's done to music. Now we're going to look at combining the 6-step, but with a new move called the forward ocho. Ocho means 8 in Spanish, and what that is you're drawing a figure 8 on the floor. The lady is fundamentally drawing the ocho. Tango, the Argentine tango, is seen through the lady's eyes. So when we say a forward ocho, it's not the gentleman moving forward, it's the lady moving forward. It's very important to note that because that's how it's written and understood. Now we're going to show you the steps first, how it looks in context, and then we're going to break it down. We're going to go to the 6-step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But instead of closing number 6, we're going to rotate, and we're going to guide the lady to do a forward circle 4 times. And then we have the salida, which is the last steps. Salida. We'll show you that as an overview at a different angle. And it looks like this. Slow, 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 quick, but then we take it into an ocho. 1 out of 4, 2 out of 4, 3 out of 4, 4 out of 4. Then we have the sa, I, da. Rhythmically you can play around with this, but let's break that step down. Gentleman's perspective first, ladies second. So I'm going to link this into where we're going to the forward archer. Gentlemen, you are fundamentally a tree for option 1. There's a lot of leading to be aware of, but footwork, you have no steps. What I want you to be aware of is that you rotate your left shoulder back. And as you do that, your right shoulder's forward. Then there's 2 parts. Guide the lady forward, then rotate your left shoulder. Guide the lady forward, rotate your right shoulder forward. Rotate your body, rotate your left shoulder forward, rotate your body. Just turn the last one so you're facing the lady square for yourself. Done. We're going to do that facing the side as well. So I want you to note that my left shoulder is rotated back. And now I rotate through my torso. I bring my left shoulder forward. Rotate through my torso, bring my right shoulder forward. Rotate through my torso, bring my left shoulder forward. Rotate through my torso, underturn the last one so I'm square to the lady for the sa, I, da. Now the lady's footwork is definitely the fancy part of this equation. Let's have a look at it.
Okay, we're going to get into the forward ocho from our 6-step basic, just so we can tie it in all together nice and neatly. So we step forward on our right leg. So let's pretend we have we're not going to pretend, we're going to have our hands in frame as well. So stepping forward on the left leg, we go 1 to the side, 2. We're going to take a back step, 3, 4, 5. So we're not going to close on count 6. We are then going to pivot on our supporting leg, which at this point is our left leg. So we're going to pivot to the side as our right foot rushes through. As the guide leads us, we're going to take a step forward onto our right leg. We then pivot around on our right leg. Take a step forward onto your left leg. Pivot around onto your left leg. Take a step forward with your right leg. Pivot around over your right leg. This is our last one. This is an underturned pivot. So we step forward on our left leg. We underturn this pivot. For the salida, we're going to go back on our right leg. Right, side, together. Now that is a lot of information, so we're going to do that one again. So starting with the 6-step basic. Forward on the left leg, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pivot over the left leg, take a step forward. This is 1, and 2, and 3, and underturn this one for the 4. Salida, right, side, together. Very good. We're going to do that same thing. However, we're going to face the back of the room so you can join in with us. So starting off with a 6-step basic, taking off with our left leg, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pivot, step across with your right leg, and step across with your left leg. Step across with your right leg. This is the underturn pivot, salida, right, side, together. Very good. We're going to do that one more time, facing the side. So taking off with our left leg for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and back, side, together. Very good.
Now that we've had a look at it as an overview at the beginning and how it's individually, we're going to look at it together. And as the developmental stages of learning to dance, we're going to look at it in a little bit more detail, understanding how the body and the angle of the feet are placed and what happens with the upper body versus the lower body for the lady while she's executing the ocho. So let's have a look at this side on. We go 6-step as before. 1 out of 6. 2, 3, 4, detour here. Now, as the layman and you at home step forward, you're going to turn your foot towards your partner. So you've got a rotation towards, and that's going to be very close to your partner. Then you're going to rotate your upper body first, and then your lower body. So when you step, you're going to feel like you're almost continuing to wrap around your body. Your upper body first, and then your lower body. So we step. Upper body, then lower, then the last one you step, You go upper body, lower, and the gentleman, you have to not hold tension, but it's really toned to hold the lady to be in the center for the cell, E down. So the placement of the foot, turn out your foot towards your partner. Keep the sweeping action. Let your upper body rotate first and then rotate through your hips. Notice what Delaina's doing there, her brushing of the ankles. Her ankles brush together. She rotates her upper, then the lower, and she has external rotation of the foot, so of the leg. So we have pointing your foot towards your partner, upper, then lower, brushing the ankles. This is a great one to practice on your own. Gentlemen or ladies. Now if you want more information in that, we've got a free YouTube tutorial on how to work on the forward ocho and also some exercises for conditioning. Now let's try that to music. Now that we're going to do it to music, we're going to look at the 6 step straight into the ocho. Okay, next we're going to be looking at the parada. The parada means to block or to stop. It is not a handbag, it is not Gucci or Prada, but that's a good way to remember it sometimes. Gentlemen, you're going to do this in step 3 of the 6-step basic, and we're going to show you that in a moment. But we're going to have a look at it individually first, and then look at it together. Gentlemen, you have your left hand rotated in, your right hand around the lady's back. You go back on your right leg, step 1. Side number 2, you rotate to your left, indicating for the lady to move. And then as she moves, you rotate your body back and you just use your toe. You mark that space. Without taking your body weight on top of that leg, you keep your weight back to block or to stop the lady moving. When you block or to stop, aim for her toes, go toe to toe. Let's try that again. Footwork pattern. It goes right leg back, side left, rotate to the left, then rotate back to your right as you just place your right foot in front. We'll do that facing the back so you can copy us. And we go 1, 2, rotating to the left and doubling back. Let's try that again. 1, 2, rotation, catch. We'll do that side one as well so you get the full picture. We go 1, 2, rotating our body to the left and doubling back. And that is the parada, meaning to block or to stop. Let's have a look at it from the lady's perspective.
Okay ladies, we're going to move forward on our left leg once again. So we want to have our weight slightly over our toes. We're going to put our arms into frame. So taking your forward step on the left leg on count 1. We go 1 to the side, 2. We're going to step back on our left leg on count 3. Now this is where the parada connects with our right foot. So for this moment, we actually can't move out of this until the next weight transfer. So we're only going to do up to count 3 for the minute. So let's try that again. Weight over the toes, arms into frame, forward on the left leg. We go 1, 2, back on the 3. As you can see, I've actually got my weight on my left leg. So I'm free with my right leg, however, I do have a little bit of weight on my right leg, so I can shift back and forth if my leader or my partner is wanting me to move weight from foot to foot. We're going to try that facing the back, so you can try that with us tonight. So forward on the left leg, we go 1, 2, back on the 3. Very good, let's try that one more time. Also, as you notice with our upper body and plus with Homan speaking about the gentleman's rotation of the torso, we still want to be able to keep our torso facing our partner. So at any option that we have, the option is always to try and face him wherever we get the chance. So we don't ever want to face away, obviously, unless we are facing that direction with our whole body, but we still want to have that rotation no matter where we are back towards our partner. So when we do take our left foot back in the parada, we still want our upper body rotating towards our partner. So we're going to add that in when we're facing the back so you can see that. So forward on the left leg, we go 1, to the side, 2, take a step back on 3, keeping your upper body rotating towards your partner. Fantastic, that's very good, guys. So that is called the parada, which means to block, obviously.
Let's have a look at that together. So we go step 1, step 2. Now what happens here is you're rotating to your left, gents, when you're guiding the lady to go back on an angle. As she goes back, I go to block with my right foot. Note that my weight isn't coming forward. We've got the shoulders pointing towards each other, exactly what Delaney was saying, and I have a toe-to-toe action. The back leg, which is the gentleman's left and the lady's right, everyone's left leg is bent supportingly. Knees are aiming to be close together, maybe touching, maybe not, but definitely close. We'll try it at a different angle. It looks like this. 1, rotation of the body. It's the drama of the block. What will happen next? Let's try it at a different angle. And 1, rotation. Notice the torsos facing each other. One more time. And 1, 2, catch. That is the parada. There's many ways of doing this, but this is a fantastic way for you to get into it, so you have a really clear understanding of how to do the parada. The parada can be paired with a few different moves, and what we're going to show you now is called the passada. Passada means to step over. Some people might think of it as like cleaning your shoe, but it's a little bit fancier. It's the seduction of tango. It's that caress as the lady pays the toll to get across the road from one side to the other. Let's show you that in context. 1, 2, block. Now what happens is I lead the lady into a forward ocho, forward and rotate. Her foot traces the ground, goes up the leg, and as there's an inhale quality to this, I remove the barrier, she steps forward, there's the forward ocho, sal, y, da. Now we've got some combinations up our sleeve, but we're going to do that from a few different angles. We go 1, 2, block. Delena, show them what you do. And then we have the salida. Sal, y, da. Let's do that again. We go 1, 2, block.
Alright, from here, ladies, so we're still going to keep our torso rotated towards our partner. As he shifts us forward with his frame, so we're going to transfer our weight onto our right leg. Our torso keeps twisting. Once our torso can no longer twist, our hips follow, and that shifts our feet underneath ourselves. From here, because we are actually still blocked, this is where the passada comes into play. So I'm going to keep my weight onto my right leg so I can lift my left leg up and over. The gentleman will then remove the block. I'm going to step forward onto my left leg for the forward ocho. Again, I'm rotating my upper body until I can't rotate no longer. And then my hips follow, and then we go into the salida, right side together. Very good. I'm going to show you that, not in partner form because it is a little bit tricky for the ladies. So we're going to go from the parada into the forward ocho, into the pasada, and then into the salida. So yes, all these words, hopefully you're locking them in. Okay, forward on the left leg. We go 1, to the side 2, back on the left 3. Very good. This is where our foot gets blocked. We're going to transfer our weight over to our right foot. Our torso is then going to rotate towards our right. Our hips will follow. You're going to keep your weight onto your right leg. Lifting up your left leg. This goes up and over. This is the pasada. We take a step forward. Rotate your upper body. This is the forward ocho. Rotate your upper body. Your hips are going to follow. Then we go into the salida, which is the exit, back, side, together. Very good. Guys, let's try that one more time because it's quite intricate. Forward on the left leg. We go 1, 2, back 3. We're going to transfer our weight over to our right leg. Twist that upper body, hips follow, pasada. Very good. Forward ocho. Good. And then back, side, together. Very good. We're going to do that one more time facing away. So, forward on the left leg. We go 1, 2, back 3. Transfer the weight onto the right leg. Rotate the upper body. Hips follow. Pasada. Left leg up and over. Forward ocho again. Then salida, back, side, together. Very good, guys. So far in this series, we have learnt a 6-step basic of forward ocho, a parada, a pasada, and obviously the salida, which we don't want to forget because we use that quite often in the tango.
It's a great way to exit a basic or to wrap up a sequence. But we've got one more move left for you for this session, and that is the
backward ocho.
We're going to rotate backwards for the lady doing a figure 8 action. Now we're going to start this as giving you an overview, but gentlemen, this is where we're going to play with our timing a little bit. We have what's called a syncopation, where we have one beat and we break it into 2 parts. So that is like a da-da as opposed to dum. And we're going to explain what that means in context. So we go 1, side, and ocho 1, ocho 2, backward ocho 3, number 4. Gentlemen, you do a foot change again, step, and then salida. That's the overview, but we're going to look at that a couple more times, the overview. We go 1, side, and backward ocho 1, 2, 3, 4, change, and salida. Now I'm going to show you that, breaking it down as a gentleman's footwork. Now, there's a little bit more syncopations in here. There's one to enter the movement and one to exit. I'm going to show you this as an analogy first. Delaney and I will walk both towards you with our right leg. We're on the same leg walking towards you, and we're on the same leg walking backwards. So you see we're moving the same leg. Now what we're going to do is Delaney and I will both start walking on the right leg, but I'm going to do a foot change again. Now we're on different legs, but we're going to continue walking back. I've done a foot change, now we're on the same leg. And this is what's going on in the backward ocho. So you're walking next time, you're walking with your friend or your loved one, and you're walking down the street with your right, you're like, oh, yeah, nice to meet you, I'm just going to practice my tango. Or maybe your cha-cha or something. Oh, we're back on the same leg. Fancy tango walking. Now let's have a look at the gentleman step on his own. So, gentlemen, you start the introduction back on your right leg. 1, side, together, side. Once, twice, 3 times. 4, you do a foot change again. you step outside of the lady, then you go into the sa, I, da. Let's do that facing you again. So we go. Introduction. 1. Side. Foot change. 1 out of 3. 2 out of 3. 3 out of 3. Number 4 is the connector to take us into the sa, I, da. Let's do that facing the back. We go. 1. Side and once. 2. 3 ochos. Number 4 has got the foot change. And we go into the sa, I, da. We'll do that facing the back again. We go. 1. Side and once. Twice. 3 times. 4. And step. Sa, I, da. We're going to look at that through the lady's perspective.
Wonderful. Okay, so we're going to start off going into the 6-step basic, which we just learned, and then it detours into the backward ocho. So forward on the left leg for the ladies, we take off 1, 2. So that's as much as we do of the 6-step basic. Once we get here and our partner changes his feet, we are going to pivot onto our right foot. Our feet and ankles are going to brush. We're going to take a step back on our left leg. Then we're going to rotate via our right shoulder. So we're going to pivot on our left leg, ankles brush through again. We take a back step onto our right leg. Now we're going to turn via our left shoulder. Very good. Take a step onto your left leg. We're going to turn via our right shoulder again. Very good. We're going to do one more. This is going to be an underturn, so it's not going to be a full rotation like we just did. So this is going to be an underturn. We take a step back to the diagonal on our left leg, into the salida, right side together. That was a lot of information. Let's just try that again. Forward on the left leg, we take off on 1, 2, rotate towards our left, take a step back on our left leg, towards your right, good, towards your left, towards your right. Now this is the underturn one, towards your left, take a step to the diagonal, then salida, side together. Very good. We're going to repeat that again facing the back. Forward on the left leg, we go and 1, 2, rotate to the left, once, rotate to the right, twice, rotate to the left, this is the 3rd time, rotate to the right, this is the underturn, step diagonal, salida. One more time, now this time I'm just going to use counts. We step forward on the left leg, here we go, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, 1, 2. Very good. Now if you notice there, with our backward ocho, just like our forward ocho, we want to keep our torso pointing towards our partner. So every time I'm pivoting my lower body, my upper body wants to try its hardest to keep connected to my partner. Now you might notice that throughout the whole thing, so we really want to keep that awareness. Every time we move, no matter where we are, which direction, we really want that upper body staying towards our partner as much as we can. Very good. Yes. And it'll make life a lot easier for everybody.
Now we've shown you the step, and we've shown you individually and a little bit together, but I think we should try it to music. Let's have a look at that. Now we're going to look at the backward ocho to music. Now that's pretty fast. I'm going to show you a slow rhythm as well. And a different angle. And slowly. one more angle to give you the full perspective. This all up and show you all of the moves we've learned today to music. We hope you enjoyed your first lesson of the Argentine tango.